Okay, so today we are recording a video over the second part of the Notes 1 for equations of lines and graphing. I apologize for the printout, but due to where I'm recording this at, the printout is a lot easier for me to use. So please bear with me. Normally I will write on notebook paper, unless I decide to change my mind. So please bear with me. So what we're going to do first is we're going to write equation in slope-intercept form of a line that is parallel to the graph of negative 8x equals negative 12 minus 2y and has the y-intercept of 4 plus 5. Since this already tells me what my y-intercept is, it would be easier to use the slope-intercept form of y equals mx plus b, because that y-intercept is that b. So this would be plus 4.5 x. Y equals, I just need to find my slope. And to find my slope, I'm going to use this equation. So if I solve this equation for y, negative 8x plus 12 equals negative 2y, divide by negative 2, I get 4x minus 6 equals y. The slope from this equation is 4. To be parallel, I want the same slope. So I'm just going to take that slope and throw that in on my equation. And that's it. I'm done. The next equation, find the slope of the line that passes through this. So I'm going to find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points, and that is perpendicular to the line that passes through this. So first thing I'm going to find is the slope. So I have 4 minus 4, 2, negative 1. So I always go left to right. So y's first. So y, x, and I know my y here looks like an x. So I'm going to go 2 minus a negative 1 over 4. I took from this 2, so I need to use that 4, minus a negative 2. 2 minus a minus 1 is 3. 4 minus a minus 2 is 6, which equals 1/2. Okay? So it says just write the equation of a line perpendicular. So I'm going to use point slope form because it doesn't tell me which form it needs to be in. So with that, I'm going to do, I'm going to pick, or it's 1, 1, so through 1, 1. So it's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Has to go through the point of 1, so it's going to be y minus 1, the y, equals my slope, but I'm not going to do that yet because it has to be perpendicular, x minus 1, because x minus a 1 is minus 1. Now, I need to be perpendicular to 1/2. Okay, so it's the opposite reciprocal. Take 2 over 1, and then you change the sign. So negative 2 divided by 1 is negative 2, so this is my equation. Now, I'm going to leave it in this form. If I wanted to solve for y, I could. I would distribute and graph and use y-intercepts, or I'm just going to use the point of 1, 1 and that slope. But if I solve for y, which I'm going to go through here, and then I will graph the 3 equations here, I'm going to distribute the negative 2. Y minus 1 equals negative 2x plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Solving that equation for a single variable, y equals negative 2x plus 3. So the equation for number 3 is y equals negative 2x plus 3. The equation for number 4 is y equals 4x plus 4.5. And the equation for number 3 is 1/5 x minus 13 divided by 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to graph these over here. They are going to be color-coded. So I'm going to take this first one and go to positive 3. So y-intercept is the y-axis. If you don't remember, y has a tail, it goes up and down. Go to plus 3, and then my slope. It's negative 2 over 1, so I'm going to go down 2 to the right 1. Remember, negative slopes have a slope to the upper left-hand part of your graph. So if I go up 2, I'm going to go left 1, and then just sketch it. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you can clearly see points and I can see your slope, I'm okay with that. So equation number 4 is 4.5. So I'm going to go to 4.5. So here's 4.5. Remember, if I'm at a half, I'm going up by 4 because my slope is 4. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. I'm going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go over 1. And then I'm going to sketch that one out. And I can see those 3 points. 3 points make a straight line. 2 points technically make a straight line, but that third point is better. Makes it collinear from geometry. It's a lot sweeter. Last one we have is number 3 from the first video. Y equals 1/5 x minus 13/5. 13/5 on a calculator is roughly 2.6. As you can see here, 13 divided by 5, roughly 2.6. So I'm going to roughly go to 2.6, which is a little bit over half. And my slope is 1/5, so I'm going to go up 1 and over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, my lights just went out. I'm going to go down 1 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then graph that line. Okay, so that's it. That's your video, and then there will be a homework that's associated to this that will finish up the problems on Go Formative for that worksheet, which will be 15 through 20.